Hello and welcome to Unikron's Gaming. Today is all about Sunset Riders from Konami. So, let's get to that brief history. This information is courtesy of Wikipedia, and it says, Sunset Riders is a side-scrolling run-and-gun video game developed and released by Konami as an arcade video game in 1991. It is set in the American Old West, where the players take control of bounty hunters who are seeking the reward offered for various criminals. Here we go, a bit more. The coin-op version was released in two variants, a 2-player version and a 4-player version. Home console versions of Sunset Riders were released for the Sega Mega Drive and the Super Nintendo. The Sega Mega Drive was 92, Super Nintendo was 1993. To a positive reception. An emulated version of the arcade original was released in 2020 by Hamster Corporation, Arcade Archives, and that's what I'm going to be using here for the PlayStation 4. Even though I'm going to be playing it on a PS5 Pro. I believe it was the Arcade Archives is on the Switch as well for this version of the game. So yeah, okay, that's the brief history. Actually, let me go into a bit more detail about the characters because I think they're really cool in this game. There are 4 playable bounty hunters in the game who are out to claim reward offered for eliminating the most wanted outlaws. Steve, he's a bounty hunter who also wields revolvers similar to Billy's, though his bullets appear to be more powerful than Billy's own bullets. Billy is a bounty hunter who wields a revolver and speaks in a Western country accent. Alright. Bob is a bounty hunter who wields a rifle, who speaks in a Southern American accent. Alright. And Cormano is a bounty hunter who wears a Mexican poncho and a sombrero and wields a shotgun that fires widespread bullets. He later wears a red sombrero worn by El Greco after he neutralizes him. I didn't even notice that. And some of the wanted outlaws are Simon Greedwell, Hawkeye Hank Hatfield, Dark Horse, the Smith Brothers, El Greco, Chief Scalpum. Woof, you won't get away with that anymore. My God. Paco Loco. Okay. Sir Richard Rose. Oh, he's the last boss, isn't it? Let me read about him. Sir Richard Rose is a rich and elegant outlaw and the main villain of the series, serving as the final boss of the game. He's an expert gunslinger, using his revolver in one hand and demonstrating his ability at a fast pace. Yeah. In fact, I actually liked him as the last boss. It was a pretty cool fight. Yeah, it's quite enjoyable. Normally you'd think, just bullet sponges, it's going to be cheap, but I don't know. This one, I found it rather enjoyable. Okay, let me get on with this video. Let's get cracking. Presentation. Okay, so first things first. Thing that hits you, big, bold, colourful game. This game it's almost the opposite to what most games were in the PS3 and Xbox 360 era, where they were just browns and full of bloom. This game is a proper arcade game. Look at the wonderful colours. Probably was a bit of a problem for the Mega Drive. Anyway, we won't talk about that for now. But yeah, this game was just beautiful when it comes to the range of colours. It's so good. Love it. The sprites, really good size sprites, really good. Enemy sprites look nice. Everything's clean, crisp. The sprites actually stand out from the background, and the backgrounds are colourful. Even the horses aren't like normal horse colours. It's just the artistic style is really, really good here. If someone doesn't like it, cool, fair enough. But I just can't see how you'd hate this. It's almost like a Saturday morning cartoon, just in a video game. Wonderful, wonderful. There's some nice parallax scrolling at times. I mean, there's not a ton of it, but you're not really watching for that. But there's nice parallax scrolling. Sprite animations are beautiful. Really show what sprite animation is. Different weights, shots, the bullets, the speed of the bullets, the horses, the running, the walking, the shooting, the enemies, the bosses, everything. When you get blown up, if you get blown up, if you step on rakes, There's just so much animation in this game. It's just beautiful. It's like I said, it's a cartoon. It's just a cartoon. It's fantastic. I mean, look at little chickens. Look at the chickens, and then look at the cows. All the beef. That's a lot of beef. That's some serious steak. Love it. Absolutely love it. Enemy variety is also good. Yes, they're cowboys, but you know, they still come in different colors and stuff. The enemy variety is good. The bosses are excellent. They're definitely the stars of the show, more than your protagonist. Yeah, great. And what else I've got in my notes here? The stages are also unique, even though it's just one Wild West setting. The stages are quite unique as well. So, judging by a screenshot, you know what stage it is. The stage transitions are also wonderful, with the pulses and stuff like that. And just the overall theming is really, really good. The presentation is fantastic. I just don't. I mean, look at the poncho just moving there in the wind. God, it's just. Yeah. I took him out good. I got him good. Yeah, it's brilliant. Presentation is absolutely fantastic. Audio. Alright, as for the audio, it's basically the same as a presentation. This game just looked like it was made with care and love. I don't know if it actually was, but it actually looked like they cared about this game. Or was it perhaps Konami was just in their bag at this point. They were just making some top-notch games, just bang, 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 bang after bang after banger. I mean, they had Turtles games, they had this, was it Mystic Warriors, they had the X-Men game, they had the Alien game, or Aliens, I don't know, I can't remember what it was called, Alien or Aliens, but they were just doing some ridiculous games. Anyway, sorry, I should be talking about audio. Let me look at my notes once again. Sorry. The sound effects, they're superb. The gun sound effects and the upgrades sound beefy. It's just great. They're not tinny, they're not pingy, they just sound like, yeah, they're doing some weight, they're taking out people with one shots. The explosions are so bassy. They look like proper explosions. The first time I saw it, I was like, damn, okay, from one stick of dynamite? That's excellent. So the stampedes, they sound great as well. You know, the clip clopping of hooves. The horses sound great. The chickens sound great. You know the voices for the people when you're shooting them, the way that they're dying. That sounds excellent. And the mixing's kind of good as well. I'm assuming this game was probably mono, because most arcades at that point were mono. They ain't gonna have no stereo arcades. This was before Capcom even bothered with their Q sound back in 3 with CPS2. So most of the arcades are probably mono, but this just sounds great when I was playing it on my PS5. So yeah, excellent. There was just nothing was cut out. It was just great. I could hear everything. But I think the star of the show is actually the stage music. It is proper spaghetti western. It's before I said the visuals and presentation was like a cartoon. The actual music could be from some John Wayne flick or some Clint Eastwood cowboy movie. Or I don't know, an episode of Bonanza. The music is really, really good in this. Just really shocking. Oh, before I forget. Shout out to the speech in this game. Really clear, and the bosses' voices are all fantastic. They all have a bit of speech and stuff. I mean, yeah, this Konami, you went in on this game, mate. You went in. My God. I mean, I don't know how that would all sound in 4-player, if it's all confusing with so much sounds and stuff. But yeah, it's all, great. I don't have anything else to say about the audio. Quite frankly, it doesn't disappoint. So presentation and audio are fantastic. The only thing that can let it down is the gameplay and the fun factor. Okay, let's just talk about one of the greatest things in this game. when it comes to the fun factor. We're not even talking gameplay. Let's just check this, yeah? Go into the saloon. At some point, you can come out with wine and booze and stuff and liquor. Giggity, giggity, giggity. Hello. Get that little rub in there. His cheeks are all rosy. What have you been doing, son? $2,000 bonus points. Yep. Saucy little blonde waving you goodbye. Yes. I don't need to say anything else. That's not even the best part. Look at that. You see that animation there when he steps into the rake? Sideshow Bob from Simpsons-ish. I mean, was it the Lake Fair skit? Anyway, there's another way you can go into the saloons and you get like some whiskey or whatever. But no, the power-ups, the gameplay. Oddly enough, on an arcade game, this is not even cheap. It seems to play fair. You don't have to use like 1,000,001 credits. It's not like RoboCop. It's just one of the best arcade games from '91, if you ask me. I don't know what else came out, but I don't even care what else came out. This was a joy to play. The only negative spot is that I played it 1 player. I would have loved to play this in 2 player and up to 4 players. It's just an excellent game. I don't know if the version I'm playing, can I play the archive version? I don't know if that's been censored at all, because, you know, modern day sensibilities with the Native Americans and yada yada yada, whereas that wasn't really a thing in '91. So yeah, that I can't say because I can't remember the original arcade. I did play this in arcade back in the day and I liked it, and I love it even more now. I think it's actually, the more you play, the better it gets. So yeah, this is an absolutely fantastic game. Yeah, I just wish I could have played this multiplayer. Even in arcade back in the day, I don't think I ever played it multiplayer. I think I just played by myself. But yeah, the gameplay, just do yourself a favor, just go and play this. Just go and play the arcade version. Just play it. You're gonna have fun, whether it be single player or not. But I would say this one thing. This is just one little thing. Just a smidge of a thing. Yeah, for me, I'm not really into cowboys. So because of that, I think Mystic Warriors is a better game. I know. I said that the Sunset Riders is excellent. It is. But cowboys, I'm sorry, I just don't think they're as good as ninjas. They're just not as cool. And especially a busty ninja at that. I mean, look at her. So yeah, I just feel that this is a better game. They play very similar. They're not even cousins. I'd say that they're siblings, these two games. If you like one, you're gonna like the other. If you love one, you're gonna love the other. I just feel that ninjas are cooler, so therefore I prefer the ninja version. Whereas if you're from the West and cowboys is your thing, go ahead and play Sunset Riders. That may be the better version. But they're so similar in gameplay. The other thing I think Sunset Riders doesn't have is like a screen clearing explosion or bomb or anything like that. Yes, you can pick up dynamite and throw it back at enemies, but there's only certain situations. Whereas this, there's more time. You can get shield, you can get screen explosion, magic and stuff like that. But yeah, Mystic Warriors to me, I feel is a slightly better game, just because I think it's cooler. No other reason, literally no other reason, to be honest. Just the aesthetics. I prefer ninjas. I just do, to cowboys. But apart from that, that's the only reason. That's the only reason. Nothing deeper than that. Just personal taste. Anyway, Sunset Riders Arcade. Play it. Just go and bloody play it. Bonus round. And now we come to the ports, the 16-bit ports. This is the Mega Drive version. And I'm just going to read quickly from my notes, and I wasn't impressed with this. I mean, look at that, it's just 2-player. It's not even, well, obviously I know it can't be 4-player, but you can only choose 2 guys. Nah. Anyway, I said the Mega Drive port is probably a 4 meg cartridge, and in my opinion, it's not a port. It's a poor reworking. I've already said there's only 2 characters, but I put in here there's only 2 characters. The stages have been reworked, and although they're longer, I think there's only 4 of them. I think I couldn't walk and run at the same time at one point, so I'm not too sure what was going on there. I don't know if I had a dodgy ROM, who knows. Yeah, that was odd. What else did I put here? The visuals are really, really bad, in my opinion. Especially given what we know that the Mega Drive can do. The sound is a bit pants as well. I mean, it's got speech. I mean, at least they put the working girls in there, the tavern girls, the bar girls, the girls who do the can dances. Let's just call a spade, the whores. At least the whores are in there. That's what Sega does. Sega does. They put the whores. I mean, look at the animation here. Just look at this. He's one jumping animation. He doesn't even have the running animation, and the game is wonky. Check this out. Check this out. I'm shooting around. I shoot it. I duck. It goes through me. What's that bullet doing? Just why? Hello. Just no. And I want to really hammer this home. I mean, the parallel scrolling was crap. Look, and now it does do it what it's supposed to do properly. Yeah, it's. Well, Konami, did you not want to spend a bit of money? Why didn't you use an 8 meg cartridge? Just no. I mean, what happened to the rest of the cattle? Did someone rob them? There's hardly any beef on show. There's hardly any cows. That's about it. There was more chickens than cows. This is a Sega Mega Drive, god damn it. What's going on? Oh, it sucks. And check this, look. This was the end of the first stage. It's like I rescued it. There was this guy shooting from the windows. There was no proper boss. So I was like, where the hell's the boss? So that means that there's probably only half the bosses in the game. Yeah. Well, why are you even here, bruv? Get out. Just get out. Where's the SNES version? Let's talk about the SNES version. Okay, so we know this came out a year later. I'm assuming this is at least an 8 meg cartridge. But anyway, going from my notes, this is what I said about the SNES version. A wonderful port. It's missing things because of, censorships and probably cuts. Because, it's a 16-bit version. But it looks much closer to the arcade version than the Mega Drive version, with its stage layout mirroring the arcade version. It has all 4 characters, obviously still only a 2-player game, but you can choose from all 4 characters. The music is also very close to the arcade, along with the other sound effects. It has much more animation, much more, and better graphical effects compared to the Mega Drive version. Overall, it's a wonderful home port. The slide has its own button, which is different to the arcade and the Mega Drive. So that confused me a bit. I was dying a little bit because I kept on pressing diagonal down and jump, which doesn't do anything, and I kept on dying simply because slide has its own button, and I just like, oh. So after playing the Mega Drive and the arcade version, yeah, it was a little bit annoying, but hey, that's the only minor thing here. The only minor thing, really, when it comes to control. To be honest, I think this is one of the best ports I've seen. Turtles is really good. This is better than most of the Capcom ports, not including Street Fighter. But yeah, this is better than most of the Capcom ports I've played. This is really good. And I didn't really see any slowdown, which is weird for the SNES. Hardly any slowdown. Well, look, you've got the chickens, you've got the rumbling, and you've got the cattle. Nice. And look at the animation with the running animation. Looks much better rather than just some beefed up Master System version. That's all the Mega Drive version was. Oh, looks so good, so good. Look at the colors, they're nice and bright. I don't know if even given a bigger size of a cartridge, if the Mega Drive could have helped with the colors. I don't think so. But it's such a nice, colorful, great game. One negative point, I didn't notice any of the ladies of the night from the saloon. Basically the whores. Sega did what Nintendo didn't. Nintendo obviously doesn't like whores in their games. Don't know why. Sunset Riders, whores are currency. You get bonuses. You need to tap that ass. And for whatever reason, I didn't come across him in this game. So, like Final Fight, I think there was some censorship here. Yeah, so perhaps they are in the game and it was just random. But I didn't see, when I went to saloons and came out, I didn't come out of any halls. So, yeah, it's a bit of a shame. Look at the animation. Look at it. Great. Not different colored cows, but hey, still. I mean, if this was a 16 or 24 meg card, imagine how good it really would have been. But anyway, this is a great version and a great port of the game, so I did enjoy it. I didn't play them to finish because, to be honest, there's only so much Sunset Riders I can take, and because it's not as good as the arcade, I'm not going to play through this continuously just to see every little thing. But I did play them. The Mega Drive one I didn't play as much because that version sucked ass. Just, if actually sucking ass is your thing, then I don't know, whatever thing is terrible to you, that's what it was for me. But no, this version was really cool, really cool. Anyway, here's the arcade version. This is the final boss. Really like playing against this final boss. Like I said, this. You know what? Here's the thing. I really enjoyed playing this and making this video. Making this video was actually hard because I didn't know what to edit because I had so much footage. This game, as an arcade game, playing at home, because you basically arcade cards, you're just playing the ROM, aren't you? But it's so good. Konami made a game for the arcades that is just as good as playing it at home, just as enjoyable. Unlike, for example, Vigilante. I didn't like playing that game, not at all. But this is these guys at this point, they must be going toe to toe, or maybe even better than Sega for the arcade. Like I said, I think I gave a list of the games that they had before, but Konami were making some bangers for the arcade. I mean, my God, if you were old enough like me in the early 1990s, say, or in the late 80s, we had a golden age of arcade games to play from multiple manufacturers, I should say, and producers and arcade houses that probably don't even exist now, like Data East. I don't think they exist. But yeah, there's just so many great games that we could play. Obviously, there was some duff and some crap there as well, but this was like a golden age for Konami, and this game is up there with some of their best games. And I feel that you should really be playing this game, hopefully multiplayer. It's a shame that it's mostly local, but yeah, I'm now waffling now, but I don't care. This is just a wonderful game. It really was. It was a joy to play. I actually played it through twice, a couple of different characters, because I just carried on. It was really nice. Yeah, I didn't do none of that like beating one credit nonsense. That I didn't do, but yeah, I mean, look at, even the ending is cool. Look at that. Sunset, scrolling. Oh, yeah. All you guys running on their horses. And look, the horses are different coloured as well. And they've got colours that match the riders. Look at the reflection there. Great parallax. Great animation. Oh, yeah. Anyway, that's me. I'm done. I've been putting a lot of shorts up, by the way, as well. Just because I'm being bored. But anyway, I hope you all are well. And I shall see you in the next video. I don't know what I'm going to do. Maybe something Konami, maybe something Sega, who knows. Anyway, guys, peace out.